Today is chest and back, starting the cycle over again. Every lift after a rest day is always super fun for me because I don't like taking breaks from it, but at the end of the day, I mean, your body needs it at least once a week, just to recover and kind of replenish all of its stores of nutrients and stuff like that, especially when you're in a calorie deficit. But yeah, we're gonna get after it today. It's gonna be fun. The topic I want to talk about is loneliness, and that's a very broad term, but specifically I'm going to be talking about like spending time alone with yourself and how I think there's benefits and costs to it. Loneliness is a topic that most people see in a negative context because they just feel like there's just negative emotions tied in with it. But honestly, spending time alone is when you can have the most growth with yourself and learn more about yourself. It's one thing I'm starting to realize recently. Like these workouts that I have by myself and these walks around that I get to have by myself, like I just learn more about myself every day, learn more about my mentality, think about how I can improve, and overall I can like analyze how I think too to correct myself. Because if I'm thinking negatively, if I think that way all day, my day is going to be bad. I'm going to come back and I'm going to complain about it, right? But if I catch myself and I'm like walking there thinking about, oh, I got a test today, or oh, I have a bad lift coming up, then I'd be like, stop and think to myself and be like, okay, how can I turn this positive so my day doesn't end as a complete loss? And spending time alone, like I said, it's when you grow the most, you know, because you're just there for yourself and you're not there to impress anybody else or make anybody else proud or anything. It's just you're there for yourself. And if that's an act of discipline and you're by yourself, it's even better because that just shows that you're able to show up for yourself. And I encourage everyone to try and think about being alone in a different kind of way. Let's get that lift.
Don't let the fact that you can wake up every fucking morning, move your legs, jump out of bed, do your shit, and have no fucking problems. Don't just take that for granted, man. There's a lot of people who would be dying to be in your shoes. So that's sort of a situation where you gotta try to be humble with what you have. You know, I'm not a monk. I'm not so enlightened that I don't have such an ego that I'm always thinking about more and I can't be satisfied with where I am. But you gotta be able to sort of back up a little bit and, you know, look at what's going on in your own situation right now and think, all right, I'm in the good old days right now. I better fucking enjoy it. So maybe, yeah, that'll be good. What are you thankful for in the comments section? Let's try to scroll down there and leave some likes on the top ones so that the top of the comments are full of, well, I guess the top comments. If you look the same for long enough and you don't want to, clearly something's not working. I think people kind of fear taking that first step into progress because it's going to result in a change. You know, change can be kind of scary for people. Oh, I don't want to bulk up. I don't want to lose my abs. Right? Oh, I don't want to cut down. I don't like dieting. Oh, I'm going to lose my strength. You know, when people think about changing the way that they operate in the gym, it's just like an immediate jump to the negative aspects of that change. You know, I hardly hear anybody apart from the dudes who are actually making progress getting hyped up about like being stronger on the bulk and getting crazy pumps. All right, I'm fucking exhausted, but I did it. That's gonna feel fucking insanely better than having to wake up the next morning and be like, oh shit, slacked off today. Now, obviously, I'm not a Jocko Willings insane motivational guy. You know, I'm not going to make my bed every morning. Clearly, I don't do my laundry on a consistent basis. But in the specific field of lifting, I find that, I mean, the harder you go at it, the better results you're going to get. And obviously, if I want good results, what do you think I'm going to do? So let's get in the fucking car and slam the cluster dextrin shake.
you know, the glass is always half full, and whenever you look at anything, you can either find the positive or find the negative. And you know, you'll be so much happier and you'll enjoy life so much more when you're being positive and you're looking for the positive. And you know, my life has been phenomenal, and I've changed a lot, you know, in the way, just as a person. And you know, mostly it's been, you know, just becoming a more positive person, and you know, thinking positive, and you know, in every single aspect of life, you know, you can find that positive. You know, negative shit happens to us all the time, but you got to turn it into a positive. You know, whatever it is in life, you can flip it and make it a good thing, you know. And a lot of times, you know, things might happen for a reason, and you could look at it that way and you know, turn it into a positive and be happy with the situation, you know, and that's pretty much everything in life. So anyway, I hope you guys can take that advice, be positive, and keep pushing forward. And you know, the people out there that are negative, that, you know, all they have is negative shit to say, those are the people that are unhappy, you know, and that's why everything comes out negative. So stay positive, people.
So that's what you think in the back of your head is even my man here that has the problems that he has, there's still other people out there that have worse problems, correct? And you know that. So you know that, you know, you can't think, oh, I have it bad and I have this, because the truth is there are people out there that have it worse. So you have to feel lucky with what you have and what you're capable of doing. And you're still able to come to the gym and work out, and you're willing to